So, in this channel, I've featured one bike pretty much more than other bikes, and that wasn't by design. It's just kind of the bike that's been sort of the center of the channel. And of course I'm talking about the Kona Rove, which is right here. But I got a comment a couple weeks ago on a video asking me about the Surly Karate Monkey. They asked me to do a video on it, and I said sure, what would you like to know? They responded by asking if the Surly Karate Monkey is indeed a do-it-all bike, as it claims to be, and a lot of people claim that. So today we're going to take the Karate Monkey out and answer this question.
I guess that things can only get better from here, but sometimes I wonder I might have met the love of my life. But I lost a number, never mind, she declined to the first date. I went to Vegas with a roommate, never mind all the lines on the highway. I aim to misbehave 'cause I'm just having a good day, having a good day, having a real good morning. I'm just having a good day, having a good day, having a real good morning. I'm just having
So why the Karate Monkey? For me, it was just a question of having something that can commute in the winter. You see, this was my first ever geared bike. Well, that's not true. I had one hybrid bike a long time ago. But this is my first geared bike after falling in love with cycling. And the bike I had before this, I still have, is my track bike. But why the Karate Monkey? So in 2018, I think it was the first year that Surly released the Karate Monkey with the 27.5 Plus platform. And a lot of people look at this bike and say, woo, nice fat bike, but it's actually not a fat bike. A fat bike would be a 3.8 to 4 point something above inch tire, and the Karate Monkey is a 3.0 tire, so it's definitely a fatter tire than usual, but it's not a fat bike. It is a plus bike. And for me, at the time, I was looking for a bike that could handle the fluffy stuff, the snow. When I was commuting, the track bike, when there was more than an inch of snow, was just not manageable. I mean, it was, but it was sketchy, to say the least. So I wanted a bike that could not only handle the snow, but could go bike packing. Bike packing was rising in popularity, and I thought, wow, I like camping, I like bikes, why not combine the two and try go bike packing? And with the 27.5 Plus platform and the rigidness with the steel frame of a Karate Monkey, it was the ideal setup for bike packing, in my mind anyway. So I purchased the bike with the intention of commuting in snow, but also the ability to go bike packing. I also wanted to make it future-proof. I had never really tried mountain biking until I got the Karate Monkey, but if I liked it, I wanted to be able to put a front suspension on there and put a dropper post, things like that. That was a small thought when buying the Karate Monkey for me. It was mostly bike packing and commuting in snow. So not only did it commute well in snow, it gave me the ability, with the front fork being so just covered in mounting options, gave me the ability to run a huge front basket, which I would because I didn't want to commute with a backpack on and just show up to work super sweaty and soaked. With the basket mounted on, I did the Utah bike packing trip with the Karate Monkey. I switched to a faster rolling tire, which is the Maxxis Chronicle. And yeah, I went with my buddy Eric to Utah. We did a 3-day bike packing trip in the Cedar Mesa, and it was beautiful. It performed super well. When we had to cross what was called Comb Wash, it was a really washy part of the trip, it performed really well, and that's where the plus aspect of the bike really, I guess, shined. After coming back from this bikepacking trip in Utah, I realized I wanted to experiment with the Karate Monkey more, so I took it on a couple fully rigid mountain bike rides. Now, at the time, I had absolutely no experience on a mountain bike. I was a definite noob. I would still consider myself to be a rookie when it comes to mountain biking, but it's fun. I learned that through just riding the trails with a rigid mountain bike. So back there on that rocky part is the part I always have to hike down. And I was talking to some guy, and he was on his full suspension, but he said it was too early in the season for him to try taking it down. I didn't get it on this camera, but I got on the GoPro, second try. This is the trickiest part. I'm gonna try it. Oh, take two, baby. Take two. Yeah. Woo! Damn. And then of course I started flying down because I felt confident, and I slid out right here, but I'm still so pumped I got that. All this riding made me really curious to see how it would feel with a front suspension. I moved to Wisconsin, ordered a dropper post and a front suspension. The dropper post came in first, so I threw it on there fully rigid. The suspension had an issue in the mail, so I was running a fully rigid Karate Monkey with the dropper post. And a dropper post is actually, like I've mentioned before on this channel, really beneficial to change your bike geometry. So it allows you to do a lot more with your bike. After some time of waiting in the mail and then canceling order and then reordering, I finally got the front suspension. So the other day, as I was taking this old Surly fork off, I found this message. Ted is a good friend of mine and was the bicycle mechanic who built up my Surly Karate Monkey last year when I bought it. And it came in, did all I had to do to get it on the bike, and basically took it to Marquette, Michigan, and started riding the trails.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands high from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Well, she's mine. Yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little girl with the bright red hair. Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy. Well, I love that little girl with the bright red hair.
Where are we at now with the build? The build is in full mountain bike mode, and I actually like it so much that when we were looking at buying Jordan a mountain bike, we ended up buying her a Karate Monkey as well. And I think the whole reason behind that is that they're so future-proof. You never know what a bike can turn into, but with the Karate Monkey, you have so many options to do whatever you wish with it. So I guess that's it. I don't think it really does some things better than others. I think it does well in whatever configuration you have it in. It's just one of those bikes. I don't know what the future builds or configuration of my Karate Monkey will be down the line, but I'm excited to find out. It's nice to know that you can have options with a bike, and it's not just pigeonholed into one single type or use for that bike. Just overall, Karate Monkey is a great bike, and there's a reason for that. I'll leave it at that. If you guys have any questions about the Karate Monkey, please leave them in the comments below. And if this video was helpful or you enjoyed it, remember to hit that like button and consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, remember to stay stoked on spokes.